Hi everybody, it's Sven from Bournemouth. Just came across a book today called The Superior Person's Book of Words. I'm a big fan of words, always have been. I was always pretty good at English at school and everything else because I quite enjoyed writing and creating. However, words mean nothing without actions. So on that note, if you can, please donate $1, €1, or £1, or all three if you're feeling particularly exotic. But we must keep the show on the road. We have to keep it going. We've got some good momentum going. Let's keep this show on the road. This is reality. I'm not some star stood in front of a green screen pleading for money for somebody who you don't even know exists. This is reality. So we've got to keep the show on the road. And not just that, what's going to happen to the Discord if we don't? All right, think about it. Words alone mean nothing. It's actions. Take it easy. Bye.
You keep my fire burning. You give me this strength. You keep me fire burning. You give me this strength. You keep my fire burning. You give me this strength. Fire! On a rainy day, when I cross your way, your touch and your embrace, them all will lead my way. And I'm glad to see that all you've done for me, it's all been done. It's been done out of our unity. So when I see you standing there, I wanna tell you why I'm here. Please let me do this. Please let me tell you this. Thank you for all that you have done. Thank you for being around. You give me everything I need. Everything I long for. Again and again. You give me this strength. You keep me fire burning. You give me this strength. You keep me fire burning. You give me this strength. You keep me fire burning. You give me this strength. Give me fire, fire. When times are tough, much too tough. When times are rough.
Hey, good day YouTube, how's it going? It's been ages, man. How long's it been? How long's it been, seriously, since I've been sat here with something to say? Feels like it's been ages. I know I've made videos and stuff, I've still made some videos, but definitely my videos have dropped down a bit. But this video is an important video for me to make. The current movement making its way across Europe, trying to spread the truth, the real truth. This is the real truth movement. This cooperation and collaboration, this is real, man. This is real unity. This is real community. If you could donate just the cost of a cup of tea or coffee, that would be enough, man. I mean, you could even just say it's £1. Just donate £1 to keep these wheels moving, because this is an important movement. Please keep the wheels turning. Donate whatever you can. Thank you.
Welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Didn't they teach you to reach for the stars while opening up the bars and keeping you chained down with mortgage bills and cars? Vaccines for your arms, kids sounding like supercharged, caffeinated hate-filled scars and rage-quit repertoires. No answers for yards, caught up in emotion that's not even yours. Imposter truths like impeccable retards, lined up for your serving of Gish Galloping wars. No remedy can save the lost, in love with the yarn. I'm tired of walking into refractory extracted shards, poor science displayed by disgusting bards. Soaked in sin with your dupe is delight and a new hand of cards. Been so long, seems like for love I'm just too hard, I'm just too hard, that's it. Welcome to the show, where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Intoxicated 8 makes you believe you're spinning in space while you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state I used to contemplate how to save myself from my own self-hate. Wonder why I was even made with a dreadful fate, forced to try and awake with a full plate. No one to help me stay awake or educate. I've had to liberate and fight through hidden gates. But my brother, heaven could never be late, and rockets don't work in space. It's all fake. The show is on Mars. It's a joke, but you're too far gone. It won't be long. Fepe's beak is strong. We have our song and we march along like streams of knowledge leading to God's holy pond, and lives of truth that hits the bong and sings the song, turns mankind from the wrong. We come in peace with a holy gown and all of us wearing our holy crowns. So the earth is flat and we probably just won't get along. Just to go along, I said, welcome to the show, where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know.
Okay, so that was the intro for tonight's show. Welcome back to another edition of the Globe Live update with the tour. Jason of the Disbury, myself, Dave, Jack, Lisa, all of you in the chat room. I'm going to give you all a shout out just now. Doc Michael, David Scriven, Ryan, Raymond, Vertec, Doc Michael again, sorry, Kieran, Gilly, Amanda, Sven, Thoughtless Jester, Effie Maury as well. Lovely to see you all. Karen, lovely to see you too. Ricardo, and Mia, all the way from Bosnia. He's tuned in the chat room. Lovely to see you as well, my darling. Peter, giving us love from Kenya as well, sending his love in there. Tapper 777, thank you for tuning in as well. Voynich, thank you for tuning in as well. And Jude and Coffee Paul, lovely to see you both. Adam Meakin, I see Globebusters in the chat as well. And Robin, lovely to see you too. Tarmo in the chat room, lovely to see you as well. So much love and respect in the chat room. Big up yourselves in the chat room. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in here tonight. Over to you guys. How are you all doing?
Oh, us. Oh, okay.
It's been a long day.
Yeah, it was a long day. To be
sorry.
brutally honest, we had more flat earthers than we had people. To be,
I love that.
It turned out that we had basically a flat Earth meetup. All these flat earthers from essentially wasn't just
Zagreb and Sarajevo.
Yeah. So yes, from Zagreb and Sarajevo, all met up for the first time, and literally it was, we met. I guess we met the leading flat earther in
so far.
Yeah, he was in
the country.
Where are we? Where were we? Croatia. Okay,
yeah,
sorry.
but
Croatia. Yes.
Yeah, the leading flat earther. He wrote a book. His name's Elvis. Was this Elvis?
Yes.
The song is.
I'm glad you brought this up because that was on the tip of my tongue. I wanted to get to that. That was something I saw FEMX. I saw a lot of channels, and there was an extra stream today as well. This is Elvis. How do you Diaspora? That's it.
Yeah, so
it's a good looking book. It's a good looking book.
I mean, it's a serious looking book, and I mean, It's going to take me about 10 years to read it with Google Translate.
Can you kind of give us a brief synopsis of what type of book that is? Is it a fictional book? Is it what type of book is this?
Flat Earth book.
It's Flat Earth book, yeah.
Yeah.
About
Just for anyone that didn't catch the feed today, just for anyone that's just tuning in just now and hasn't seen this before, you know.
It's all
lovely.
Oh, wow. The pictures, everything.
It's all,
Oh, that's excellent. This is brilliant. Absolutely wonderful.
what you've seen before.
So it's not just
Fantastic.
You need to get it translated. Got to get it translated.
Yes.
Well,
Seriously,
hey guys. I happen to know a guy that runs a translation company.
Mhm.
Shout out to Near from Esh News. That's what he
You do
happens
it.
to do with his day life. His day job is running a translation company. We're in.
Get this over to him quick.
Okay.
we will explain to you.
Do you know what? That's what I love about this subject, because this subject brings out the best in everybody. We've got brilliant researchers. We've got a brilliant network of people that have come out as globe deniers and put their head above the parapet. So I really feel like that's something that the community itself could get together. So yeah, I'll get in touch with Near and we will put people together and see if we can, because that book looks deep.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Anyway, we did jump a little bit there, a little bit too quick. I wanted to know, how did you escape Bosnia? How did that go?
Bosnia. To Croatia, you mean?
Yeah.
It's all a blur, Jason. It's all a blur. That's 2 years ago. That was 2 years ago, Jason.
We told them that date.
We've already told about that one.
Yeah.
No. It's literally they're all blurring together. We don't. It's like
Yeah.
which you in today? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a Tuesday. It must be.
What
So
happened?
it was uneventful then. It was.
It was.
No, yeah, the one who checked out, but we talked,
Yeah.
you know, with him. He likes the van.
Yeah, no?
So it
No.
was very.
Yeah, he was the
very
man.
smooth.
Wants to buy one of these, but it's a little too expensive for him.
Okay.
Oh, A little run out. It's a good thing, yeah,
He had
that
a
I know
look-
the
He had
language
a look
of
around as well,
Serbian.
didn't he?
Oh,
They looked
yeah.
round.
Huh?
Yeah.
They looked round the van as well, didn't they?
We had another.
Yeah, just around, yeah, but
So-
not in the back. In the storage.
No, he
didn't,
didn't, no.
Open the storage and he asked me, "What's this behind the bed? Beyond the bed?"
Yeah, so
You know?
basically we turfed us out while he had a look around the van, make sure we weren't carrying any drugs.
Not joggers.
Made sure
Yes.
we weren't smuggling people.
Yeah. So how some people get smuggled underneath the seat, one of the seats where
Yeah.
the water tank is. He said something about he found somebody hiding under one of those before, so he thought he had to check. You know?
You had to
Nah,
check.
just we talk.
Yeah.
And in the end, he asked me, "What about is this?" I told him a few sentences, and in the end, he gets away with the flyer.
Yep.
Nice.
So, yeah. Pretty uneventful this time.
So SIM cards and things. That was all okay.
The SIM card, we only needed it pretty much to the border, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
To the border.
To the border.
You okay?
To the border.
Yeah, and we're back on the Wi-Fi thing.
Yeah.
Right. I'm glad you said that, because I'm just checking your data just in case you've got if you've got any left. I didn't realise that you were back on.
Yeah.
I'm checking now. You've got 1.9 gigabyte left, so we're okay for tonight, and then I'll sort you out.
Nice.
Yeah. So you were. Why was you in a train station? What went?
Oh yes, because we got into this morning when we woke up, it was the coldest it's been so far. We've been so lucky this whole trip that apart from I think it was Latvia that was really really wet and miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only.
Apart from
Estonia.
But then
well that wasn't really wet. It was
no,
just-
Estonia was okay.
Yeah, so
It's just freezing. Yeah.
So it was cold a couple of days in the beginning, and then we've had this amazing run of hot weather. I mean, seriously hot weather, and today was the first time it was cold and wet and miserable.
Yeah.
So we got into Zagreb, and it was just miserable. And we had a few locations lined up, but none of them were undercover.
Yeah.
You know, wide open spaces, and the best we could really come to was the train station. I don't think we should do that ever again, because
I'm surprised. I mean, like security, it's obviously private. How did you get away with it?
oh, the security,
No, it's not private.
It's not. No, it's not.
No,
private.
because the guy checked.
Yes.
One of the guys checked, and not private. Okay, thank you very much.
The security did sort of come down. I didn't know it was security. I gave him a flyer, but he came round.
Interested.
Yeah, he came round and he started saying, "No, you can't have this here." And I started talking to him, telling him, the story. If you got one banner, is that okay? He said, "Yeah." I was holding two. Is that okay? Yeah. What? Two holding and one on the floor. Is that okay?
I'll remember this. I will.
And so he went, "I've got to check with my boss and stuff," because they were looking through the cameras at us apparently. So one of the guys who came down, basically he was emailing me, and I told him where we were eventually, and he came down. He said, "Yeah, I'll go with him and just explain anything you need to him." So he went up there with him and said, told him that we'd been stopped by the police a few times. We've talked to them, and the police usually go away. So they went, "I suppose so," and left us alone.
It's really good.
Mm.
I mean, so that's security that can think for themselves. Which is, yeah.
And the locals said, "We don't know how you got away with that, because that's never allowed and nobody ever does that.
That's
You're not allowed to put anything on the floor."
Right.
That's it.
It surprised me that you were indoors. Yeah, but it was wet and miserable outside. So best location ever then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
So,
no people inside if it's raining and it's so miserable. So. what's the point?
and the thing is that everybody who's there was either rushing for a train or rushing to get off the train and out. So it's not the ideal place.
And the audio was a little bit. It was very echoey. It was, but it depends. If you were really close to you, then it was really crystal clear. But it was just so much background noise and that. But it was okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, that's the thing. We really have to factor in, in future, factor in alternate locations. If rain stops play,
That's right. I mean, like, you found the best thing. So what for the audio? I mean, like, the show went on. So that's the main thing. We've been working on new, audio equipment. It's been the bane of all my activism is getting that so bloody wrong, on so many events and that, because you can lose, the visuals, the videos can be poor, but you need good audio. People want to hear what's going on.
Yeah, we've got that Bluetooth mic, and we can't get it to connect to anything. So, literally won't connect to anything. I don't know. I'm not even sure it is a Bluetooth mic. I think it's just a lump of plastic. You've been done. You've been done.
All I know is that little Bluetooth mic worked at Speaker's Corner every time I used it there, and I'm just not sure. I don't know. I wish I was there to try and help. On another note as well, I just want to get you guys to answer. Where are you? That's not a camper van you're on. Unless you redecorated and spruced it up, got some artwork in there, a bit of redecoration, slap the paint and all that. Where are you?
Knocked all the walls out, and we've extended a bit.
It's all light and airy. It's all light and airy now.
Well, let me. If she doesn't mind, I'm going to pick you guys up. Hello, I'm picking you up.
I hope we haven't eaten too many cakes.
I'll introduce you to Jack's
Hi.
mum.
Bye.
Bye, Jack's mum.
Okay. Doesn't speak English, I'm afraid. Well, a little bit, don't you? Speak a little English.
Mali.
A little English, yeah. So.
Does mum understand us blowing her kisses though?
Oh yeah. You can be sure about it.
So we had allegedly mummy in the chat room last night, and we've got not allegedly Jack's, real Jack's mummy in person tonight. Big up the globe denying mums on full support. I'm loving this. Shout out to mummy. So thanks to mummy, we've got some light and airy scenery in the background here. I'm loving it. I'm like the three of you in the shot at the same time. The chat room have said it repeatedly, and they said it's lovely to see all three of you there at the same time, all sat there lovely and healthy looking. I think people have been worried about your safety as you've been going as well.
And leaving the other person to do it all. Not mentioning any names.
Yeah.
Or pointing any elbows, eh? Not pointing any elbows. And everyone, I want to give a shout out to Sven, who's shared the Discord link in the chat room. To any of you that are familiar with Discord, just go ahead and click that link and go in there. Sven is in there. Come and join the Discord chat, and we'll happily patch you in and say hello. And if any of you are connected to me on social media via Instagram, Skype, WhatsApp, Messenger, you can go on ahead and give me a voice note or call me, and I'll happily let the crew hear your words of support. Over to you, Jace. Over to you, Dave. I yield the floor.
Okay. Well, we had a fun night last night with donations. We had some amazing donations, and we had an amazing shout out from Jaron on his Journalism Raw channel. That was a good shout out, and I think off the back of that, we had some more donations through the night as well, which is really good. I'll read a few out. Rhett, thank you very much, Rhett. And Frank, thank you very much, Frank.
Thank you.
Fantastic donations there. And I'll just go on to my other page.
Go for it.
We've got, and again, I apologise. I won't do any second names because I don't know whether they're private or not. But we had, Joe gave us a donation yesterday. Thank you very much. That was the early hours yesterday. And then, the early hours of today. And then we had, John? John, thank you very much. That was an extremely big donation. Thank you very much. I believe one of them was, oh no, it wasn't. So thank you. And David, thank you very much for your donation. That was very kind of you. And from, I don't know whether to say your middle name, but thank you very much, JQ, thank you very much for your donation. I think you keep saying that David Weiss told you to do this donation or so, but thank you very much, JQ. That's really appreciated. And then we've got Graham. Thank you for your donation. Thank you very much. We've got I think who was Graphic? Did we know Graphic? Oh no, it was someone else. It was the other one.
I've got a £2 super chat from The Earth is Seriously Flat. Thank you very much for that, my darling. Thank you.
I was getting confused then. So yeah, from Graphic, thank you very much for your donation. Jack, was that the same Jack? Let me just go back down. No, it's another Jack. So thank you very much, Jack, for your donation. And Michael, thank you very much for your donation. And payment, I don't know what that is. It says payment from the translator. That must be. I think that must be a donation because it got me confused. I'm unsure where that was coming from. And then Mark, thank you, Mark, for for your donation.
Yay!
It's a shame. You all need to tell me whether it's private or non-private when you do it from PayPal, and then I know whether to say your name or not. Whereas GoFundMe, it actually tells me whether it's private or not. But thank you very much for all your kind donations. We raised quite a lot last night. It was it's definitely got us way into Italy. So thank you very much, all of you who donated yesterday and at the early hours of this morning. And keep it coming. It's taking the pressure off. It's really appreciated.
Yeah, well said. It's donations like this that really do help keep the wheels turning. I'd like to give a shout out to Amanda Globe Denier in the chat room as well. Richard Lopez, thank you so much for tuning in. Richard Lopez in the house. And Lifting the Lid is still there as well. And Cami, the beautiful Cami, Aceling717. Lovely to see you too in the chat room, my darling. And anyone else that I've not already mentioned, Dr. LA as well. Lovely to see you in the chat room as well. And Deborah as well in the chat room. Lovely to see you, my darling. Lovely to see all these lovely ladies. And Karen and Preston as well. Lovely to see you. Dr. LA said, I just sent my support for the gang to get some coffee and donuts on me. I'll send more soon. Dave does not want to hear that. We so appreciate that. But Dave won't be getting any freaking donuts. And he won't be having any frappuccinos. Enough.
No.
Enough
No.
is enough, Dave. How very dare you, like Greta would say, how dare you?
I've already had to tell the others to slap me hard if I eat anything else on this tour.
When I pick you up and take you home, we won't be getting any frappuccinos. Or, no, let's be clear. You won't be getting any frappuccinos. I will be getting my latte, but you won't be getting your frappuccino. I'm not sure what we're going to get you, Dave. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's what do you know what? That's what my daughter says to me when I she goes on, wow, wow, wow. No remorse. No remorse. If my 16-year-old daughter doesn't give me any remorse, you're not getting any as well. Or I'll get you the little, little baby chino one.
Baby chinos. the baby chino equivalent of the diabetes special, yeah?
That's it. Just a little one sip version.
Just a heart palpitation version. Yeah.
Shot. Frappuccino shot. And yeah, shout out to Glowbusters as well in the chat room. Mighty Atom, lovely to see you. Sorry I missed you out from earlier on. I forgot to mention you as well. And thank you to everybody in the chat room that's going back and forth. We love seeing your support, and we really appreciate you taking the time out to be here with us live. And for every single one of you that are donating, liking and sharing, without you, this tour wouldn't be happening. So thank you, each and every one of you. On that note, we're 27 minutes in. Do you mind playing a little something from James while we're on the subject?
Yes, we can. And
Catholis of Konos, thank you so much for another donation from you. £8. That is just the kind of donations we're talking about. If we can keep those kind of donations coming in regular from a lot of people, that is what's going to keep these wheels turning to the end. We realize that not everyone's going to be able to make major donations all the way from now till almost the end of the first week of December. We've got the whole of November to get through. So, we definitely need to keep regular nominal donations coming through. So, yeah, thanks.
Just to say, you're obviously not a Star Trek fan because it's Kales of Kronos. Yeah. Kapla.
Yeah, I don't know where I saw the T and the H. So, yeah, Kalis of Konos.
Kales. It's Klingon.
You know what?
Kapla.
My dad was a massive Star Trek fan, so I can imagine I'm going to get a phone call with him going Garrett E down the phone at me as well. How could you say that wrong, Roxanne? Okay, sorry. Shout out all the Trekkie fans out there. I can do that though.
Okay, I'm going to play that video any second now, but I just want to. 3 more donations came in, a couple of big ones. Thank you very much, Jason. That's really appreciative. And Thongla, I hope I pronounced that right. And another big donation. Thank you very much. And also Dean, great donation. Thank you very much. And then I will try and see if we can find this video.
Lovely. Shout out Effie Mary as well. Go on, Dave.
What Sergeant, the Peeping Tom, is in the house.
I just saw how someone said, "Who the hell's Mark Sargent?" And I thought, wait, what's going on here? But obviously, Mr. Jerk.
Muted mics.
Muting, sharing, and in we go.
There we go.
Whoops, would help if I muted that, wouldn't it?
Hi, this is Robin, and I've donated to the Globline Euro Tour. I know it will make a difference, so I encourage anyone else to do the same. You will make a massive difference.
Hey everyone, this is James. This is UK Truth 2222 on YouTube and we need your help to keep the wheels moving all the way through to the end. Please donate. Keep it flat.
Because I'm a big fan of the Globe Light Tour, and for anybody who has already forgotten, I'm doing funds matching for the Globe Light Tour. So anyone that wants to donate, I will absolutely match funds in their name. And you can contact, I think Robin Campbell's probably the good point of contact on that. So yeah, as you guys know, Globe Light Tour is continuing on through Europe, and it still has a ways to go, and I'm a huge supporter of it. Globe Light Tour, make it happen. We can change the world. See you guys.
Hi everybody, it's Sven from Bournemouth. Just came across a book today called The Superior Person's Book of Words. I'm a big fan of words, always have been. I was always pretty good at English at school and everything else because I quite enjoyed writing and creating. However, words mean nothing without actions. So on that note, if you can, please donate $1, €1, or £1, or all three if you're feeling particularly exotic. But we must keep the show on the road. We have to keep it going. We've got some good momentum going. Let's keep this show on the road. This is reality. I'm not some star stood in front of a green screen pleading for money for somebody who you don't even know exists. This is reality. So we've got to keep the show on the road. And not just that, what's going to happen to the Discord if we don't? Right, think about it. Words alone mean nothing. It's actions. Take it easy. Bye.
Hello there. Are you there? Yeah, this is Leo, supporting the Globe Light Tour. I've just put a tenner, so I've just donated a tenner to the Globe Light Tour and wishing all well on the Globe Light Tour. And Lisa, Jack and Dave have done a superb job through Europe. Absolutely brilliant. Couldn't ask for more. It's just so much brilliant flat smacking going on. You know, we're opening a lot of eyes and creating a lot of awareness, which is great. So if you could donate to the tour, well done. It's not misspent. It's spent on the people and food and stuff like that for them, and a cup of tea maybe, things like that. So, you know, you're doing them proud. So if you could donate to the tour, much appreciated and well done to you. I'm going to donate a £10 now. So yeah, all good, and wishing everyone well, and the newbies what will be coming on the tour as well, I understand. So that'll be Dave Mannell and Dave Meakin, I think it is, but definitely Dave Mannell. So all the best to them, and well done to Lisa, Jack, and Dave Murphy, what have just come off it. So well done to you all.
But this video is an important video for me to make. The current movement making its way across Europe, trying to spread the truth, the real truth. This is the real truth movement. This cooperation and collaboration, this is real, man. This is real unity. This is real community. If you could donate just the cost of a cup of tea or coffee, that would be enough, man. Donate whatever you can. Thank you.
Hey everyone, Amanda here. Just wanted to say I have donated to the Globe Light Tour. $1 from each person would be greatly appreciated for the rest of the duration of the tour. We need to support our guys and gals out there fighting the good fight. Love you guys. You guys are doing great. Keep up the great work.
Hey everyone, Paul on the plane here. Just a quick reminder that the Globe Light Euro Tour is continuing to roll across Europe, and they are continuing to spread truth town to town, city by city, country by country, and they need our support. So please join me in donating, even just a couple of dollars. Look, you're probably going to be spending it on a coffee or a sandwich or a hamburger or something, you know, this week. Take those funds that you would have spent and put them towards the tour. Use the PayPal me or the GoFundMe links, and let's make sure that the tour is able to complete this epic 14 or 15,000 mile journey that they're planning. 39 countries, bringing truth to cities and towns across the continent. What a monumental effort, and it takes a community to get behind them. Look, they got ferry fees and tolls, and obviously the diesel fuel costs. And yet every little bit counts. Every little dollar, quid, euro, what you can spare is going to count. So join me in supporting the tour, and we'll see you on the road.
I love that. I really, really, really love that. That was excellent.
Getting
Thank
better
you
and
so
better.
much.
We need what's it, more people involved in this one. It's just going to be epic, that video, as it gets bigger and bigger. Nice to see you, Amanda. Thank you very much for participating in that.
Thank you,
And
my
Paul, fantastic job, Paul.
Ace.
Yeah, fantastic.
What did I catch Mark Sargent saying there? Because I've been going back and forth with a few people in the chat room, and I'm sure, in the words of Doc Michael, hashtag matching funds for every dollar donated in Mark Sargent's name. Shout out the Adam Meakin, whose tune I can't get out of my head. When I saw it, I heard it again on Gerrans last night on Raw.
I did.
And by the time I heard it again, watch me this morning.
I don't want to
in the
hear
car.
it again. I'm done. Adam, you did a good job. Good job, buddy. Good
50
job.
quid, mate. 50 quid to pay that banger again, Sunshine. Give me an excuse to listen to it.
Sorry, I didn't detect a tune in there. I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Got to me. Adam wants me. He says, "Can you elaborate on how Mark Sargent is going to match donations? Hashtag make Mark skint."
Make Mark.
So sorry, did I catch him saying that he's matching donations? Because I could have sworn I heard him say that. He wasn't just saying the donations that were given through me. He just went donations in general. So donations from when, Mark? Because we've had a few donations since. You know, my mum always said, you know, got to ask these questions. So shout out Mark, who's going to donate. What? Double the donation? What am I hearing here? Adam, I'm ticking boxes. I'm trying to go over it. I'm elaborating, and no one's going back and forth with me in the chat room here. Wow. Okay. So Bob said bankrupt Mark Sargent. Not sure we're trying to bankrupt him. Hate you, Bob. Mark's in the chat room. So Mark, can you just give me can we get a bit of an edge? Can we get a bit of a backdate? Can we get it backdated to like Monday? Wink. Jason, Monday.
Backdate it to 2018.
Backdate it to. Can we get a date? Can we get a date? Like I'm if someone matches 20, I'll match it. Shout out Ricardo. So what? Huh? August. Yeah, but he only just recorded that the other day, didn't he? So I'm asking, are we now talking, because he didn't specify me in that video. So I'm asking because people are asking me for specifications. So if we could have some specifics before we've got rife confusion.
Have you just read Adam's?
Go on. I'm down. I was, you know, I said 50. He's trying to haggle. He's doing 25. I don't know if you're going to dead our line. I don't know.
He did so much yesterday. You can't. Yeah.
I don't want to do him out of pocket. He's got to save some money on him for Italy. So are we denying him it? I'll play it at the end, and whoever hangs on, and we'll play it for free, Adam. And if you want,
you can donate anyway if you want.
Put 25 quid in the camper when you get on the camper. Save that 20, like donate the 25. It's all going to go anyway. Hold on to that 25 quid just now, and then film us putting it in. Yeah.
Are you really going to play that? That soundtrack of him moving furniture around or something?
I'm sorry, we can't please everyone, Dave. I'm so all right. I'm matching. The matching site has been out there for a while, so I've been told. I'm not running it.
What were we talking about? Is he talking about the GoFundMe site? Is he?
Yeah. No, I don't know. I'm baffled.
Well, yeah, I'm baffled. Mark, you know, like on the GoFundMe site, it says it's up to 4,967. Surely you're not going to put your hand in your pocket for another 4,967.
But if you can afford it, we will not look a gift horse in the mouth. So, you know, I don't know what we're saying here. That's why I'm like, you'll match that? Okay. Do you realize what you've got yourself into there, Mark? I hope you've got
Yeah,
is that $4,000 or £4,000? Because if it's £4,000,
That's £4,900.
pounds,
Get
that's
that money to
dollars. Adam
to as
said
simple
you.
as possible, please.
I'm just going to put it on the screen. Dave, you can read that.
No, I don't.
What
No,
we're saying
I
is that it's
don't.
your way of showing us that you like it. What's a quid? Sorry, yeah, a quid is a quid is £1 sterling.
Oh, Mark, right? He did. I remember Mark saying that he capped. No, he didn't cap it at 1,000. That was Paul on the plane that capped it. You didn't cap it, Mark. What's he on about?
It's all coming out tonight, guys. It's all coming out tonight.
Get the full 4,000 because I need another wheel.
Okay, yeah. UK True said up to 1,000. He'll match it up to 1,000. So on my side of things, I think my little donations into there amount to about 500 and something or odd. I think I'm on my way to 600 through me.
I think you should just do like sponsor a mile. I mean, he should just do a $1 a mile. How many is that? How many will we do?
15,000 again. Mark, not sure if your pockets are that deep, darling. I'm sorry about that. I followed Paul's lead and stole his idea. Like as I said, it's all coming out now. Okay. So yeah, I think we're on our way to 1,000. Thank you for letting us clear that up. That's very useful. And if we could have a bit of a synopsis about where the tour is going to be over the next 42 to 72 hours.
Oh yeah. Well, in fact, we'll go with Jack first. Jack, we are going to be in your lovely home city? Is it?
Yeah.
It is a city, isn't it? Right, so we're going to be there. So do you want to tell us where we're going to be?
No, just say it. No, you tried to avoid saying it. Why do you avoid? Say it, Jason.
Oh, stop it.
Say the name of the town.
Ljubljana.
He butchered it. Man said Ljubljana. Ljubljana. Oh, I recognise that same trait. I just saw you just skipping over it there. I thought, whoop, nope, we'll just bring it back, wind it back a bit. So we'll be in your hometown tomorrow, Jack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, tomorrow.
Not tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow. It's our day off.
Tomorrow
our
is
real day
our
off.
Day first off. Yeah.
Can you believe I was trying to deny it there? I was like, no, more activism, dive in.
Yeah, it's a real day off, a proper day off with no travelling and
first hand.
Yeah. So will one of you do a little bit of a live stream just to show us around and?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I might try to
bit of sightseeing for us.
Okay. I'm gonna be actually in the centre tomorrow.
Cool. Oh well, we'd love to see any of it. Any of it that we could see, we'd love that. And where are you going to be after your well-deserved day off?
Well, then we are going to be in the centre of Ljubljana.
Ljubljana.
Yeah, that. What he said. Yeah, we're going to be in the centre and doing our stuff, and then after that, it's Venice, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, so after that we'll be doing that's the first of Friday the 1st. We'll be in Venice. Where we'll be having the handover with we've got Dave Mantle and family, Andrea and Alexandra, and we've got Adam Meakin, he'll be joining as well. At some point, it's not been decided as well. We've also got Nora who'll be possibly coming to one of them locations or all of them locations. I'm not sure yet. Nora hasn't been clear with me yet, but she'll let me know possibly tonight or tomorrow. So watch the space. And then after that, we'll be going to, which will be the Saturday, San Marino. You've got some lovely places here to go to, and then down to Rome, and then Pisa, and then Milan. So I'll leave it at that. So it's a little bit of Italy coming within the next week. So looking forward to Italy. This is the bit that we were all going to join Adam, you know, at his house and that, but that's not to be now, which is a shame.
Not fair. Not
really
fair.
not fair.
It's really not fair. I'm not happy about that. I'm not happy about my lack of participation for all of this stuff after Amsterdam, really. But I can't thank everybody enough for their selfless efforts. Honestly, it's excruciating not to be there with you, but I'm very, very grateful that it's ongoing. So I can't thank you all enough.
I'd like to say about something that happened today. So it was like a huge gathering of flat earthers today. You know, there's people were coming up to us, and we thought they were punters, and they were saying, "No, we're flat earthers." Okay, you know, including a couple of 16-year-old boys were there. And they're like, I tried to smack them with some. They were like, "No, don't bother. We're flat earthers." I'm like, "Okay, cool." But all of these guys turned up, and they were giving us gifts left, right, and centre. One guy gave us little bags each that were made by autistic children. It was made for us.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've seen also that you're becoming famous and you had to sign a book.
Had to sign one of my books. The same guy actually gave me. I don't know if you can see it.
Right. A certificate of appreciation.
A certificate of appreciation.
I've only ever said that verbally. I've never ever actually seen.
Yeah.
That's deep.
And he was just so proud to sort of hand it to me, and it was like one of the things that's come out over this. Now this is me and my pretty much my last days here. I've seen so one of the things that I say to people a lot about how the world is a small place and you are much bigger in the world than you think you are.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen the evidence of that in this trip, because I'm just an ordinary bloke, no one special, and I've been to all these places that I've never been before. Some of them I've only heard of. And I've encountered people who know me, and they feel like they're friends of mine, even though they've never met me. And
they've watched your documentation over a number of years and feel they've got to know you through what you've put out over the years. It must be quite a deep.
It's been very humbling, honestly. It's like. But it's proof that, you don't know how much effect you're having on the world. You put something out there, you put your head above the parapet, as you keep saying, and you say your piece, and you don't know how much effect you're having in the world. And on this tour, I've started to see the effect that I might have had on the world. It's been quite an experience.
Thank you so much for sharing that with us, Dave. I'm absolutely dumbfounded with that. It's very rare I'm lost for words, and I really am kind of like, that's really taken me aback. That's so thoughtful, and it's difficult. Like, I don't know if anyone else in the chat room, or you, Jason, or you, Lisa and Jack, when you are on the receiving end of listening to this, and I know myself how much I appreciate all the work that you've done. And as you're saying, I'm just Dave. I'm just doing what I'm doing. But like I've heard you say so many times, you've got the truth on your side. And I think I've said it many a times before, but I really do define the force of nature as the truth is the one thing that can't be stopped. It doesn't necessarily go at a rapid rate. Sometimes the wheels of justice move slowly. But once that tipping point, I heard David Weiss talking about it on Monday Night Raw last night. I don't feel we're that far away now. I definitely feel like it's going to happen within my lifetime, where I thought, bit rich asking for it within my lifetime, seeing the tipping point happen. But I'm going, how much further can this rate of progression go without, critical mass happening with it? It's just my opinion.
It's just making noise. Make as much noise about this as possible. That's all it is. Make some noise.
Well,
going across Europe and people are coming out with books and stuff, and we're only small channels. You see me, myself and Jason's channel, we're small channels. We're collaborating with bigger channels, but ourselves, we're quite small, we're little fish in a big sea.
I'm sure it doesn't come across. I'm sure it didn't come across in the video today, but
and on that note,
communicating a bit over the internet.
Say that again, Dave. Say that all again. It just cut out.
Oh, sorry.
Go for it.
Yeah, I don't know if it came across in the video today, but it was very much like a meetup of people who have communicated a bit over the internet, maybe, you know, little kind of alone in their little space in the dark, you know, finally coming out and meeting people, you know, that only probably live a few miles away from each other and stuff, but it was literally, yeah, there was a bit of handing leaflets out, but most of it were these guys talking and communicating and laughing and you know, enjoying each other's company for the first time. It was really quite moving, really.
Deep. It was deep.
It was deep.
It was deep and so lovely. All this information.
Jack just said the word deep, because that's the word I found myself saying, because I was lost for words and I just thought I don't know what else to say other than Riley said that's deep. That's so deep. If you had to summarize that, what you were just trying to encapsulate there verbally, Dave, because I saw you just trying to describe how that was today. Is there a word that you can use to describe it? Because I resonate with a lot of what you're saying. I think anyone who's gone to any meetup of any sort, whether you've gone to one of Robin's meetups, one of Charlotte's meetups, one of the regular meetups, or even come to Speaker's Corner and stood there with a group of like-minded individuals, there's something very special about it. There is. It's because it's the truth that brought us together.
And it's one word: family.
Yes. Yes.
Because
yes.
that's basically how it felt. It's people. It's all these people who already know each other, even though they've never met before. And you know, we were all standing out in the rain. You know, we just packed all the stuff away. We were all standing out in the rain, talking. We said goodbye about 3 times each. You know,
so many things we got. Details we got here. It's fucking amazing.
And they were giving us gifts left, right, and centre. They gave us like 2 bags of fruit and like you know, cakes and bread and water and stuff. It's like
I don't know how many
3 bags of bath salts.
It's just so sweet.
It's like, you know, here, have this. Thanks.
So thoughtful, right? So thoughtful. It's the thought that counts, isn't it, really? And the fact that they're even coming with any tokens or gestures of appreciation is absolutely mind-blowing. It did the same to me on the first time. I can't speak for you, Jason, but I know we were blown away in Adam's hometown of Nottingham.
Yeah.
That was the only time we were blown away, by the way. We were blown away a lot. I mean, how do you react? I didn't have it was uncharted territory for me. And I was just completely, like you said, Dave, humbled beyond belief. Just overwhelmingly humbled by someone taking the time out to be so thoughtful into doing that and going above the call of duty, and not only taking the time out to meet you in person and to be there, but to bring something as well. It's just amazing. It really does just go to show this is a people tool. The people themselves are coming out and showing that. Like you said, this, you know that now, Dave. You know for yourself, first-hand information, that this is not a coincidence. It's not just by chance you're meeting all these people. Just by chance they're opening their house. And, what a bit of good luck there. We just happened to be flat earthers and we just ended up at their house. Like you said, this is people coming together like a family. And having that, it's almost like an unconditional love because you know the same truth they do. You're not living a lie anymore.
And I also know that if I came to Serbia or Croatia or Montenegro or whatever, I I know people here. I know I've got places to stay. I've got, you know, you've got friends here.
Well, what I'm hoping for is that like you guys are leaving a trail of activists. You know, like so as you go through, that these will be brand new activists. You know, like out there on the streets and carrying on, and you know, like spurring exactly copying. You know, like exactly what we've done. It's easy that they're proving that they've got the confidence to get out there and do it because they're showing us, you know, like, so yeah, we want more of it.
Well said. Well said, Jason.
So, so as far as the actual activism was concerned, there wasn't an awful lot today. There wasn't an awful lot really. Handing out some leaflets. I basically had one guy who was a mathematician, and a mathematician who seemed to know everything about everything, and I think I ended up getting a little bit testy with him, and I wouldn't let him go with anything because it just riles me sometimes when you get that sort of person. Who,
is that the one that you took the leaflet? Did you take it back? Was there one guy that you took you went,
no, I gave him my card for my book.
That's it. And you went, oh, no,
he goes, yeah. He goes, oh, so you're selling a book, aren't you? I said, no, I didn't give you the card to sell you a book. Give me that card back.
It was like, it's like shout out retracted. I have that back. Yeah. Yeah, I have seen a couple of times where people have done that with leaflets, got halfway through explaining it and gone, actually, you're all right.
You're not ready for it.
You're not ready to think that we didn't land on the moon. You're not even qualified for the leaflet. It's all right. When you're ready, you know where to find us. Because sometimes people aren't ready for the conversation. What good is it to give them the information when you know they're either disregarding it or, you know, what was it? Was there a lady today that just was like, oh, this is stupid. Yeah. And I really felt for what you were doing because as I saw you go after her, I went, there's me. And it's not that you're not going after her for a fight. You're not going after her for an argument. You're going after it almost like a lifeline. It's almost like you're going selflessly to give someone a lifeline to go, really, do you really want to write it off? Just hear me out. I'll tell you what, change my mind. Hear me for 30 seconds. And it's just like you realize they're not giving any time in their life for it.
No,
there was just no window in their remit for that kind of discussion. They're not going to entertain it. What
you said that it's like you, but no, you would have run after her and held her down and beaten her.
The old Roxanne would. A year ago, Roxanne would have. Yeah, I definitely think I can vouch for the fact that 12 months ago I would have. But now, I would have done what I did in Liverpool. I did it in Liverpool. There was a couple that went past and I wasn't having it like you. I just went and I tried to appease the situation and they ended up gladly taking a leaflet off me because all I did was I got the information out of them. I went, what was it? Why are you laughing? Oh, because you think it's a pizza dish flying through space. Nah, if there's one thing you're going to walk away with, don't think that because that's definitely not what we think. And then they went, what? I went, okay, you got a minute? Just hear me out for a minute. And they did, and they took a leaflet and initially they were just like that woman, writing it off, marching past and being really loud and brash. And then, have you noticed when they do that, they look for other people looking so they can go, oh yeah.
Yes.
You realize how quickly they go, you don't know those people. Why are you asking them to back you? Because you're doubtful. You need reinforcement. No,
they're not back. They're not looking for backup. What they're looking for is the attention. They're making a public statement. Yeah, they're trying to get everybody to see what they're doing. They could just as easily just go, not interested, to walk away. Yeah, wander away. But they want to say, this is bullshit and stomp off, like
Sounds like Speaker's Corner all day long. It does, doesn't it? Those public displays of this is absurd, this is this. These guys are from the Flat Earth Society. That guy that did that to me at Speaker's Corner, he stood right in front of me. So if you can hear heavy breathing behind the mic, it's my dog. He's growling and like having a go at me at the same time. But yeah, shout out for doing that, because I think that was a good representation of how frustrating it is when someone's just written it off. Oh, you're the floor because my dog's going nuts in the
I
background.
was saying that I did have another one with a German lawyer, a woman she was a lawyer, and she kind of came towards the banners, kind of laughed and walked away, and I chased after her again, and started talking to her, and she's, you know, she had that attitude, but she wasn't angry with it. And so I was able to talk to her, and she was changing until like they called her train and she ran away, and it was like nearly got. I was like that close to getting her, but she ran away.
Oh, she got away. The one that got away.
Oh, she was on the hook. I was reeling her in. Come on.
And then just when you had it, she slipped away.
Yeah.
Well, it's been awesome catching up with you guys tonight. If there's nothing else anybody wants to say or anything in the chat room, I will hand over to Jason to wrap up.
Just wanted a quick shout out to a few more donations. Thank you very much. Ricardo, again, thank you very much, Ricardo.
Yay, thank you.
Always count on Ricardo. Thank you very much, Ricardo. Fantastic. Nathan, yeah, big donation from Nathan. So thank you very much, Nathan.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Huge donation from Jason. Again, Jason, that's in the early hours, Jason.
Jason, I think you better write with your wife.
Yeah. And then another Jason. What's it again? What's it just now?
Jason, you've got to stop doing this. You've got to come up with an alias name if you're going to do this.
And then thank you very much. Thank you very much, Deborah. Deborah's just donated as well. So thank you very much for that as well.
Awesome. Like I said, this is a people's tour. This tour would not be happening without you. By the time we finish this tour, we will have done almost 15,000 miles, handed out almost 25,000 leaflets, hundreds of cards, hundreds of conversations. Tens of thousands of people will have seen the banners and taken videos and pictures. Hundreds of thousands of people will have seen the camper van taking pictures and taking videos. I can't thank you all enough. We need to keep this tour going because we're going to be going all the way through November into December. So each and every donation does really keep those wheels turning. I can't stress that, guys, enough. So sorry if I keep going on about it, but it really is very, very important to keep doing, as I'm sure Adam and Trinity 4 will reaffirm when they join the tour as well, how very important this is too. A plain earther said, "This is Jason."
Oh,
in the chat.
Hi, Jason. Thank you very, very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
Donation.
Massive shout out to you, my darling. A plain earther, thank you so much for supporting the tour. Without people like you, it would not be happening. So my many, many, many thanks. Have you woken people on the tour? How many? I think that is another $64,000 question. We would be reaching into our imaginations.
Of course.
But let's understand one thing. This tour definitely is getting people to slow down and question what they've been taught as fact about where they live. One thing I do want to remind people is that we're not going out there with models. We're not going out there with false paradigms and giving people any kind of false claims. All we've gone out there and said is that we've questioned the claim that's been made and we've seen it to be false, and here's our supporting evidence. So I'd like to stress that to people, that, you know, just in case they're wondering about what we're doing and they've not, you know, they're new to this. So yeah, thank you for hearing me out on that one. Is there anything you want to say before we wrap up?
Oh, thank you all.
Shattered.
Yes. No, I can just imagine you guys deserve a good night's rest. Have a wonderful, wonderful day off tomorrow. You really, really deserve it, guys. So I hope you really enjoy yourselves tomorrow. And if we can see anything, that would be wonderful. We'll keep an eye out for any notifications if you go live on your day off. And again, I want to shout out everyone in the chat room. Effie, Mary, Konos as well. Mighty Atom, a plain earther. Thank you so much for that donation as well. Adam Meeking, Cami, lovely to see you still. Sven is sharing the Discord link. Come on and join the Discord chat. Click that link. We'd love to see you over there. Deep inside the rabbit hole, he's still in the chat room. Lovely to see you too. And further up, we've got National Memorial Gardens. Lovely to see you in the chat room as well, my darling. And Deborah, Mark Sargent, Vertec, Free Flow. Lovely to see you all. John, lovely to see you too. And Dr. LA, lovely to see you as well. And further up, Coffee Paul and Raymond and Malav and Josie and Josephine. And big hugs to you, my darlings. And Tapper 777, thank you. Imam, love that from Dave. Yeah, she said it's very nice to know that they were all thinking about you, the way people came out with gifts and gestures for you today. She said it was really nice to know that they were all thinking of you. And also as well, James asked me to mention, please get in touch if you want us to add you to the show reel as well. If you want a little 30-second video of yourself in the show reel, get in touch with us. We'll be more than happy to add you to that as well. I will be live in about an hour and a half on TFR Live with Paul on the Plane for another edition of Globe Live Radio. So if you're up late in the UK, I think it's about 8 p.m. I'm not even sure if that's Eastern time or something. It's 8 p.m. somewhere when it's live in the States. And it's 1 p.m. It's 1 p.m. No, 1 a.m. for me. So yeah, tune into TFR.com, TFRlive.com. Yeah, I'm really going to need to practice that one. But Paul on the Plane, Globe Live Radio on Truth Frequency Radio at 1 a.m. So it's going to be a late one for me. I'm not going to be able to go to sleep until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So it's good that I've got a day off tomorrow.
Yay.
No relaxing for me, though. Kids are off school this week. Fun times. Email me with any ideas to do with the kids in London. Any champagne taste lemonade money ideas to do with the kids in London. OperationRealness@yahoo.com. All ideas are helpful. So I add that one in for myself there. And thank you so much again to everybody for taking the time out to be with us here. All 74 of you that are watching just now and all of you that are in the chat room interacting. Massive appreciation. And for all of you that are going to watch this on playback, thank you so much. And without further ado, I shall add in a little video to play us out with. And then I will shut the stream down afterwards, if that's all right with everyone. Is that all right with you, Jace, Dave?
Yeah, yeah, that's okay. But for those who didn't see it, watch out for Robin's premiere that he did tonight with Nathan Oakley. It was absolutely phenomenal.
It was, wasn't it?
So yeah, if none of you
many one-liners in there,
please watch that. It was fantastic. I will be listening to that again tomorrow.
It was awesome, wasn't it?
It really was.
Shout out to Robin lifting the lid for that. I'll make sure the link for that goes in the description as well. A little one-stop shop there for you. Please familiarize yourself in the description box for all channel links and how to donate. And if you're new to this, it's a pretty good one-stop shop for loads of channels, including Dave Murphy's as well. Oh, and if I haven't already mentioned, check out Dave Murphy's website. It's a good little write-up on there. More to be added soon. Wink, wink.
And thank you very much, Raymondo, for your donation. Thank you.
Awesome.
Cheers all. Thank you very much.
Until tomorrow, if the crew are going to do any kind of feed, but we're going to give the crew a night off from the update tomorrow night. Am I right in saying this? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I right? Am I wrong? My mum used to say that. Sorry, that's such a corny Scots thing.
Yeah. I don't know.
I think we should. It's a proper day off. It's a proper day off. Me and you can go live. Me and you can go live, but we should give the crew
I mean, a day off. I mean, there's like withdrawal symptoms to worry about.
Okay, we can tell you about our bowel movements maybe and what we have for dinner.
That's lovely. If you could oblige us and join us tomorrow night just for a little chin wag, that would be awesome. Please.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
very doubtful about those.
We can have an informal chat. Grab some Flat Earth friends, and we'll have a chat. Around the campfire, so to speak.
Oh, okay, troops, take the stopwatch into the loo with you as well.
I've got a Skype video here. It's Mr. Adam Meakin. I think he might be reminding me to play his track.
He wants
No,
his
he's not going to play that rubbish that song again, is he?
He's gone. He's
Oh,
gone.
yeah,
It wouldn't-
yeah. So what you do is you do your video, and then right at the end, just throw his on, and then finish.
Okay, so yeah, as you know, StreamYard, I'm a bit slippy with StreamYard when I'm having to screen share, so I've got to come out of it, go into Skype. So I will just do that just now and I'll load it up. Adam's call is there. And okay, the track's there. So yeah, my apologies for some people that don't like it. My non-apologies for people that do like it. TFR, what is he talking about? Hold on. Oh goodness. Hold on. I think I've messed up. So yeah, just talk away
Yeah.
amongst yourself, Jason. Just feel for me for a second. Yeah, when I sort this out.
Right. I think we've exhausted everything. What can we talk about? Lisa, did you have a good day today? That's what we should do. We've not heard much from you today.
Yeah, but Dave said it all for me. I was going to say everything he said.
What he said, yeah.
Yeah, well, did you have many conversations, or did you just meet lots of? It was more of a flat Earth meetup, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say it started off like when we got out the van, it started off with, I was like, how have we got 11 people already? We haven't even got to the location yet. And then we got to the location, apparently there was a couple more. And then I saw these couple of 16-year-olds come, so there was like at least 15 flat earthers.
There's more like 20.
Maybe, yeah.
So it turned out to be a bit of an Amsterdam meetup, as that was from a train station as well.
Yeah.
So apparently I'm on TFR in 30 minutes. Not at one. I'm not 12 o'clock apparently.
Okay.
So I'm there in 30 minutes.
Right. So,
so
everybody in the chat, see you over there in 30 minutes.
It's a good laugh. Adam's having a good laugh at my expense right about now. I'm glad that'll cost you another tenner, son. 35 quid. And apparently you owe us 15 quid from Raw last night as well. So now it's stacking up a little bit. And I will play it from start to finish. So lovely. Before I do that though, I'll play a little video out. You guys can all chat in the chat room. Please click the Discord link. As I said, I will be on TFR in about 30 minutes. Talk amongst yourself. Go over to Discord. We'd love to say hi to you all. And thank you so much for interacting with us. We love you all and we'll see you all tomorrow. Cool. Now I've got to add it to the stream and all of that. So just bear with me a second, gang. I will be there shortly. Muting everyone down.
Hi everybody, it's Sven from Bournemouth. Just came across a book today called The Superior Person's Book of Words. I'm a big fan of words, always have been. I was always pretty good at English at school and everything else because I quite enjoyed writing and creating. However, words mean nothing without actions. So on that note, if you can, please donate $1, €1, or £1, or all three if you're feeling particularly exotic. But we must keep the show on the road. We have to keep it going. We've got some good momentum going. Let's keep this show on the road. This is reality. I'm not some star stood in front of a green screen pleading for money for somebody who you don't even know exists. This is reality. So we've got to keep the show on the road. And not just that, what's going to happen to the Discord if we don't? All right, think about it. Words alone mean nothing. It's actions. Take it easy. Bye.
You keep my fire burning. You give me this strength. You keep me fire burning. You give me this strength. You keep my fire burning. You give me this strength. Fire. On a rainy day, when I cross your way, your touch and your embrace, them all will lead my way. And I'm glad to see that all you've done for me, it's all been done. It's been done out of our unity. So when I see you standing there, I wanna tell you why I'm here. Please let me do this. Please let me tell you this. Thank you for all that you have done. Thank you for being around. You give me everything I need. Everything I long for, again and again. You give me this strength. You keep me fire burning. You give me this strength. You keep me fire burning. You give me this strength. You keep me fire burning. You give me
YouTube? How's it going? It's been ages, man. How long's it been? How long's it been, seriously, since I've been sat here with something to say? Feels like it's been ages. I know I've made videos and stuff. I've still made some videos, but definitely my videos have dropped down a bit. But this video is an important video for me to make. The current movement making its way across Europe, trying to spread the truth, the real truth. This is the real truth movement. This cooperation and collaboration, this is real, man. This is real unity. This is real community. If you could donate just the cost of a cup of tea or coffee, that would be enough, man. I mean, you could even just say it's £1. Just donate £1 to keep these wheels moving, because this is an important movement. Please keep the wheels turning. Donate whatever you can. Thank you.
Welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Didn't they teach you to reach for the stars while opening up the bars and keeping you chained down with mortgage bills and cars? Vaccines for your arms, kids sounding like supercharged, caffeinated hate-filled scars and rage-quit repertoires. No answers for yards, caught up in emotion that's not even yours. Imposter truths like impeccable retards, lined up for your serving of Gish Galloping wars. No remedy can save the lost, in love with the yarn. I'm tired of walking into refracted shards, poor science displayed by disgusting bards. Soaked in sin with your dupe is delight in a new hand of cards. Been so long, seems like for love I'm just too hard, I'm just too hard, that's it. Welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know. Intoxicated 8 makes you believe you're spinning in space while you have no shame or grace. It's a disdainful state I used to contemplate how to save myself from my own self-hate. Wonder why I was even made with a dreadful fate, forced to try and awake with a full plate. No one to help me stay awake or educate. I've had to liberate and fight through hidden gates. But my brother, heaven could never be late, and rockets don't work in space. It's all fake. The show is on Mars. It's a joke, but you're too far gone. It won't be long. Fepe's beak is strong. We have our song and we march along like streams of knowledge leading to God's holy pond, and lives of truth that hits the bong and sings the song, turns mankind from the wrong. We come in peace with a holy gown and all of us wearing our holy crowns. So the earth is flat and we probably just won't get along. Just to go along, I said, welcome to the show where you don't know if it's part of the show. Welcome to the show. If you don't know, you don't know.
Okay, so go for it. I am now going to play Adam's track with a bit of luck. Hopefully, if I know which buttons to press, I'll get there eventually. I'll unmute you guys. I wanted to do a bit of a shameless plug for those of you that are left watching. There's still over 50 people watching. I'm going to play us out with the... sorry, Dave, you're right there, darling?
How do you mute the headphones here? How do you mute the sound?
No
Sorry.
idea. I can mute you from my end.
I'm not muted, sorry.
No, you're all right.
How do we turn the volume down as well?
No, I don't think I've turned the volume down. But I'm afraid for those that didn't like it, I'm gonna play Adam's track at the end. But before I go, I've shared the link in the chat. I just want to remind everyone again, Sven is sharing the Discord link as well for those that want to chat in the Globline Lounge. And I've also shared the link for tfrlive.com, where I will be live with Paul on the plane in 22 minutes from now. So I may not have entirely the whole time to play Adam's track. I may run out of time because Paul wants to speak to me briefly before we start the show, where I will be speaking to no less than Douglas Falk himself, who wrote this awesome book called The Voyage. Yeah, I'm going to be speaking to him tonight on TFR Live. So yeah, if you're up late, please come over there and join us. The phone lines will be open and we'll be happy to take your calls. We'd love to see you over there. As I said, it's going to be a late night for me. And now I'm going to find Adam's track and I'm going to play everybody out with that. And eventually I will just cut the actual track at the end, whenever it gets to the end. It's quite a long track though. So amuse yourselves in the chat room. Leave at your own will. Click the link for the Discord. Click the link for TFR Live, whichever you please, or go to sleep. It's up to you. Thank you, Jason. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, Jack's mummy, for hosting you. And thank you to you all.
Bye-bye.
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 Bye-bye. Take care, my darling. Awesome.
Bye-bye for us.
Bye-bye, my darling. Thank you so
Cheers,
much for
Dave.
joining us tonight. We shall
Bye,
see you
Jack.
tomorrow,
Bye, Dave.
hopefully.
Bye.
And here we go with a little bit of sherry. No, not yet. I'll put it on that screen. And you'll all have to mute yourselves. I'll let you mute yourselves. And here we go. Here we go. Hopefully you can hear this. It's got to me. It's definitely got to me.
Around. Shut the doors.
At this point, Lisa could just start chatting her own poem over it.
You want my poetry over it.
Lisa could start rapping over it.
Think of it.
It's really crap. No. Sorry, Adam.
Gravity is not a force, but you can think of it. I mean, science,
Can you actually
as
still
know,
hear it if I do that?
Operates on multiple levels of explanation.
You can still hear it.
And often we speak in an approximate way to kind of make progress and understand phenomena that we observe, even though we kind of know deep down it doesn't quite work that way. Gravity is not a force, but you can think of it as a force. Not a force, but you can think of it as a force.
This one.
Gravity is not a force, but you can think of it as a force. Think of Newtonian gravity as a force. That doesn't mean it really is, but you don't necessarily need to work at the really is level.
Shout out Adam.
Gravity is not a force, but you can think of it as a force.
for this.
Yeah. On that note, I would love to carry on playing it. I would really love to carry on playing it.
I'd love to carry on listening.
Have I been saved by the bell? I don't know. I've actually probably been saved by the bell. I'm getting notifications on Skype now. So I'm going to have to love you all and leave you all, but I'm going to be over on TFR Live shortly in just over 15 minutes with Paul on the Plane for episode 2 of Globe Live Radio. We'd love to see you there. Thank you so much for being with us here this evening. To each and every one of you that's tuned in, we shall see you tomorrow. Thank you so much. Adiosings. Bye-bye. And on that note,